Ladies and gentlemen, we present Do Not Adjust Your Set. Featuring Eric Idle, Terry Drone, David Jason, Michael Palin, and the incredible, sensational, explosive Denise Coffey.
Good night and welcome to Turnaround, where we'll be taking a long, hard, tough, thorough, strong, abrasive look at the world of current affairs. And tonight, our eager, probing cameras... Oh, excuse me. Hello? Oh, no, look, darling, I told you not to ring me here. Yes, of course I love you. Look, can I ring you back? Yes, I will. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Look at Britain today. In an ever-changing world, what are the problems facing Englishmen now?
I still haven't got O-level maths.
I'm in the wrong seat.
I'm also in the wrong seat, but I do know quite a bit about pimples.
Well, I haven't been paid since the last time I appeared on this programme.
I have, but I still haven't got O-level maths.
Well, there you are, just a random selection of opinions and ideas. And we'll be bringing you more fearless, forthright, up-to-the-minute ideas that'll really get this country going and on its feet again. But first, the cricket results.
Yorkshire, 1,682 for 1 declared. Nottinghamshire, 8 all out and 3 for 9. Match drawn. Middlesex, 194 all out. Wilson, 6 for 23. Oranges, 4 for 1 and 6. Lettuce, a shilling. And finally, the match between Essex and Derbyshire was abandoned. Police are anxious to trace the wicket-keeper and 2 nude umpires.
And now Turnaround looks at the arts. And first... Oh, hello, darling. Yes, of course I still love you. Look, shall I ring you back? Yes, I will. Okay, sweetie pie. Bye-bye, my little birdie. Tweedy man will soon be home. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And first, the sensational discovery of the 60s. The kitchen sink drama. And now another Turnaround scoop. Eric Idle talks to Vic Bergen, one of Britain's #1 stuntmen.
Mr. Bergen here, has just dropped in to talk to us about some of the problems of being a stuntman. Mr. Bergen, in your long career as being a stuntman, haven't you ever hurt yourself at all? Oh, I understand you're going to do a stunt for us now, Mr. Bergen. You've just done it. Oh dear, he's just done it. Well, that's all from Mr. Bergen and I until next week when I shall be interviewing a well-known doctor. Can you wait until then, Mr. Bergen?
I wasn't late, darling. You were late. Look, we've gone through all this before. It was you, I was... Oh. And now science for some of the latest developments over to Aberystwyth. Now, look, darling, I don't know how we talk.
Oh, and down here in the science establishment in Wales, scientists have been working now for for a long time. Anyway, doing research into memory. That's what we're doing research into, memory. I've remembered, everybody, wake up, we're doing research into memory.
And finally, a piece of late news. The government has just come up with a new weapon in the war to stop British scientists leaving the country. It's a Thompson submachine gun. Hello, darling. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I thought you were darling. Yes, sir. Of course you're sir. You're not darling at all. I know, sir. Yes, I see, sir. Fine. I'm fired. Right, sir. Fine. Goodbye, darling. Sir. Well, that's all from me and Turnabout this week. And next week, I'll be taking a long, tough, hard, thorough, strong, abrasive look at labour exchanges. It's awfully sad because I was so happy in my little job here. I just want to tell you about it.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to What Do You? A new television quiz game loosely based on all the old television quiz games. Well, the rules are very simple. Each week we shall ask a team of two fairly interesting personalities, the Deaconess of Detroit.
Hello.
And Lord Elpis.
Hello.
A series of questions in either category, or special category. If they get it right, they get a... And if they get it wrong, they get a... At the end of the show, they will hear this, and they must stop immediately. At any point in the proceedings, they may be given a... which means they can ask for a new question, or if they hear a... it's the fire alarm. If they wish to interrupt a... or a... but not a... they must press their special buttons. Lord Elpis, will you press yours? And Deaconess, yours. If they get it right, they get 15 points on the scoreboard here, 4 letters on the blackboard for each correct part, and a shot from the crossbow from our mystery gunner. Like so. In the event of a tie, I shall start the clock, and then there will be a choice of either a... or a... for the first of either the... contestant or the... contestant who can make the golden word Birmingham from his 4 letters. And he will be given a... which will mean that he's this week's winner. Well, that quite simply are the rules. And now we're ready to play the very first edition of What Do You? And the first question is a... for you, Lord Elpis. What are the... oh dear. I'm afraid that's all we've got time for this week. The scores are still level, so until next week, it's goodbye from me, Lord Elpis.
Goodbye.
The Deaconess of Detroit.
Goodbye.
And not forgetting our mystery gunner.
Oh, who goes there? Friend or foe?
Foe.
Oh, blimey.
Well done, Foster. Just testing.
Hello, beauty fans. Welcome to Beauty Corner. My name is Valerie Fairweather, and today I want to tell you about a wonderful new beauty product. It's called simply FB87, and you simply dab a little on each cheek and rub it in. It comes in a jug, and it looks very much like ordinary custard. In fact, it has the same texture as custard, and... but don't worry, because you can also use it with prunes. Now it's time for Viewer's Letters. Viewer's Letter. It's from a Mr. G. Garden of Hampstead, who tells us that his hands get rough and greasy after a day's work at the sink. Well, Mr. Garden, we've found one sure way to avoid that. Wash up with your feet. I'll be back next week with the secret of eternal youth. Good night.
I'm the urban spaceman, baby, I've got speed. I've I need. I'm the urban spaceman, baby, I can fly. I'm a supersonic guy. I don't need pleasure, I don't feel pain. If you were to knock me down, I'd just get up again. I'm the urban spaceman, I've got hairs on my chest. I never get depressed. I wake up every morning with a smile upon my face. My natural exuberance spills out all over the place. I'm the urban spaceman, baby, I'm making out. I'm all about. I'm the urban spaceman, I'm intelligent and clean. Know what I mean? I'm the urban spaceman, as a lover second to none. It's a lot of fun. I never let my friends down, I've never made a boo. I'm a glossy magazine, an advert in the tube. I'm the urban spaceman, babe, and here comes the twist. I don't exist.
Next, please. Oh, come in, Mr. Whittles. How are you? Yes. Sit down. Now, let's have a look at your hand, all right? Yes, that's nasty. Does it still hurt? How about this one? Yes, well, I think it's just a bruise. Don't think there's anything broken. Teach you to play rugby 3 times a week, eh? Anyway, I'm going to give you some ointment. I want you to rub it on every night before you go to bed, all right? Now then, what was the other thing? Oh, yes, the cough. Cough? Yes, well, that's clearing up nicely. Nothing to worry about there. Just keep taking the cough mixture and don't shout too much. Well, that was all, wasn't it? Just the finger and the cough. Thank you, Mr. Whittles. Be seeing you. By the way, how's your wife? Great discoveries of our time. James Watt discovers the steam engine from the simple kettle.
James?
What?
James?
What?
Do you not notice anything strange about the way the kettle's boiling?
How do you mean, Janet?
Well, do you not see all that steam pouring out of the spout? Do you not think, James, that could be harnessed to provide a means of transport?
You mean a travelling kettle?
Aye, James, a kettle that could travel from London to Glasgow in 5 hours flat.
You could have express kettles,
Aye.
and unstopping kettles,
Aye.
and even cattle kettles.
Aye, and kettle spotters and electric kettles.
I can see it now on hoardings all over their land. It's quicker by kettle. Aye. Kettle fares up.
Kettle fares down.
Hey, kettles go slow. Prime Minister steps in. You is it, my boy? About time too, look at the hour.
I'm sorry, Father. The train was late.
Well, I applied for the job and I got it. Sunday Times, wanted personal column, wanted Olympic torchbearer, no previous experience necessary. I went to see the man, he said it's a good job going free. You get the good job, you go free. I took it, I've got to hump this flaming torch from Mount Olympus, that's in Greece, to the next Olympic Stadium. That's in Mexico, or Mexico as they call it in Mexico. I've got to get it there by 1968, so I've started early. Mind you, what attracted me to the job in the first place was all them Greek virgins on Mount Olympus. I've always had a soft spot for Greek virgins. Mind you, I'll let you into a secret about them Greek virgins. They're not, you know. Not all of them. Some of them are Italians, not Greeks at all. Not real Greeks, not the sort of Greeks you see in the street, not the sort of person you see and say he's a Greek, like Merlina Mercouri. It's those white frocks I go for. They don't wear a thing under them except sandals. I don't have much trouble with the flame. They're very modern now. This one works on petrol. You do feel a bit of a fool, though, lumbering into a garage and asking them to fill you up. Of course, they ask you to put the light out. I say, do you mind? It's a sacred flame. They say, yes, and my name's Aphrodite. I reckon to do about 15 miles to the gallon, and the AA do a nice little map. Of course, I'm going the pretty route. It's worth it in the long run. I'm going via Africa, across the Sahara, or desert, as the local people call it. I don't mind the heat. I'm used to it. I'm from the south of England. Oh, well, you'll have to excuse me, because I must go. And that's another place it's tricky taking an Olympic torch into.
In the unceasing war against crime, Scotland Yard uses many devices, and one of these is known as the stool pigeon. He is a man on his own. The stool pigeon must live by his wits.
Yeah, well, I think we better take another look at the map here.
Hello. Is this Sparker Nifty's gaff?
Yeah, I'm Spark and Nifty. What do you want?
I'm the new gang member, P.C. Walters.
Hey, P.C. Walters?
Peter Charles Walters.
No, I thought for a minute he was a copper.
Oh, no, sir.
Well, you better come and sit down. We're just going over the plane.
Righto.
Now then.
Hello.
The timing of the raid will go like this.
Hey,
The first-
Foxy.
Oh, right, so Maisie. Now listen carefully, because this could be one of the most brilliant raids ever planned. Now, we'll leave the garage in Duke Street at exactly 10 o'clock in their brown car.
In the
right?
brown
In the brown.
car.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I just want the facts.
But you don't... You don't write nothing down, see? You keep it all up here in your head. In your E-double-D, your head, get it?
Well, it wasn't the mode of procedure I was taught at, Gang College.
Gang College.
Now, look, we got to be outside the bank by 1:20 Then you, Vince, right, you take the van, see? And you take it in your pocket right down there on that little...
Can't do that.
What? Why not?
Double yellow lines, no parking, even front loading, between the hours of 8:30 a.m. and 6:30 p.m.
Listen here, wise guy. Whose side are you on?
I am on the side of the criminal.
Now, look, I've timed it right down to the last second. At 10:22, the security van comes up to the back door of the bank, right? At 10:24, exactly the safe is blown. Now, that will give us exactly 30 seconds to get from the safe...
That's enough!
For 4...
Gentlemen, I have a nasty surprise for you. I am not a criminal. I am, in fact, a stool pigeon.
What do you mean?
I am a plainclothes police officer in disguise.
Hey?
So am I. Superintendent Jackson, CID. Pepper, criminal records.
So am I. Police Constable Raymond Francis, Q Division.
Policewoman Valerie Foster, C Division.
They're all coppers.
Oh, what are we going to do, Super?
Can you blow a safe, Sergeant?
Well, I did.
I want to tell you something about the film which you are about to see. Tonight, we're going to show you one of the most extraordinary sights ever seen on television screens. Good heavens above. Switch it off. Switch it off.
Yes, tonight we take a look at one of the great heroes of our time and examine the man behind the myth. This is Captain Fantastic. He is fast. He is strong. He is fierce. He is alert. He is ugly. See him stamp out the curse of the ants. He knows where the action is. Yes, just watch him move. See him deal with the powers of evil. See him contact his control.
Hello, Control. Who did you want? Can I have base, please?
Certainly. Would you put sixpence in, please?
See his socks. See him conform to the essential dictates of authority. Pull. Push. Lift. See him face up to trouble. See him do things by halves. See him battle against unsurmountable odds. See him take off for adventure. See him take off for adventure. See him take off for adventure. See him at your local cinema now. I'm sorry, his local cinema now. He's Captain Fantastic. Knights of the Round Table, Episode 27, The Court Gathers.
Pot of tea for 10, and who wants biscuits?
I got it.